Welcome to Marty and Shane Lifted and Twisted. Stories without borders and joy without limits. This is where hearts meet across culture and everyday life becomes a story worth telling. I'm Shane.
And I'm Marty. Welcome, guys. I wanted to share with you where I am today. I'm at the Fort Lauderdale boat show that happens every year. So let me just take you for a little bit of a walk and I can show you a little bit more. Okay, so here we go, guys. This is just one little area that is but you can see all the boats here. And one of the things that we've already done a little bit of research around is with the sailboat, we oftentimes have the difficulty of being hit with lightning. And, what's difficult about it is up until now, and whether this works or not, I'm not sure, but they do have a gadget that deflects actual lightning. And we spent some time with a man around that and what that looks like. So it's something that you put at the top of your mast, but it's also something that has to be grounded. Like when it deflects it at the top of the mast, but because you're in water and water is what is actually, anchoring you, what will happen is you can get hit by even a strike that happens 100 feet away in the water. So they protect you in two different ways. So that was interesting today because I've never seen that at a boat show before where there's actually a solution to it. So that was one thing that was interesting. We've also looked at a few other things that we love to be able to see whenever we're here. Like what I'm looking for right now is a way to have cushions on our cockpit that keeps us from having mold under them all the time. And that's a real difficult thing on a boat because mold happens like everywhere. So you have to have ways of like the kind of material and also being able to have it so it's aired out all the time. So that's one of the things I haven't seen yet. The other thing we've talked about with people, which was really awesome, is what was really cool about it. It's about the electricity of the how to actually run the boat without any kind of engines on. So it's strictly solar. And that has been amazing because so much of that is happening now for people instead of having to run diesel engines all the time. So we spoke to a guy about how we can do that a little bit better on our boat. So yeah, there's so many important things here. And one of the things that we went past is a loan booth. And loans right now are in a weird place. So this booth had nobody at it. But one of the things I wanted to say is Shane and I are both financial service providers. And what I see here being really useful for people that are buying something, that's a substantial amount is becoming your own bank. So it's called infinite banking. Okay. And infinite banking is something that how it works is you actually borrow from your own money. And while you're borrowing from it, your money is still compounding and working for you to grow. And it can be done tax free. Now, it doesn't take the place of banking because we still need to be able to get liquidity. For just having to borrow on yourself from yourself, you can do it at a much lower interest rate and still have your money working. I mean, it's a no-brainer. So, if anybody is interested in knowing more about that, you can just email us at msblisstales@gmail. So I would love it if you all could come and be at the Fort Lauderdale Boat Show and see all these amazing boats and amazing accessories. And there's just so much here. We're only in one little tiny space and there's tons. So there's thousands and thousands of boats here. So Shane, do you have a boat?
I don't. I would love to have one. That's one of Mike's dream is to own a boat and he wants to live by like a cliff or something that has water and then he walks down the cliff and he can just go to his boat or a submarine. I don't know.
It's a great boys' cave. Yes.
Yes. And so going back to what you were saying initially, I did not know that boats get struck by lightning that easily? And is it
Well, not every boat does, but boats with a mast. So if you have a sailboat, it's common. I mean, for us, we have been struck 3 times. And yes, and it's so you have to be insured because you can't afford not to be, really. But to be able to have an instrument that is applied to both the top of your mast and also where your navigation electronics is really a way for people to be a little bit more protected. And again, this is all new for me, so I don't know. Does this work or not? I'm not sure. But it
okay?
was interesting to have the guy explain it to us.
Yeah, I'm not that surprised that no one is at the loan booth that you pass by with how the economy's looking right now, right?
Yes. I know. Well, that's the reason why infinite banking is so important. And it's for all of you viewers, it's really it's confusing, and that's why there's nobody out there really teaching people this, and that's why, it's Shane and I can help people understand, what they already have and just allocate that money towards something that may grow faster, will be more protected, and also be done tax free. So you can come and buy a boat. So next year at Fort Lauderdale Boat Show, you could actually be looking at all these amazing boats that are here. I mean, there's too many for me to walk around and show you, but this isn't the area. These are actually, bigger cruising boats, but we're not right now at the sailboat part. But I will, whenever I get to the sail part section, I will take some more video for you, Shane. Okay.
Sounds good. Well,
Okay.
Marty, have fun today, and I hope you guys will find what you guys are looking for.
Thank you. Thank you. So, hey guys, your story is important wherever you are in the world. So, we want to hear your story. So, just send us an email and we want you to know there's joy out there that's unlimitless. Don't let anyone take your joy. Okay. Love you guys.